Yep. And welcome back, folks. The cheer of play ball has been mentioned, and, well, we are ready to get back after this thing again. You see they'll have a little meeting at the mound just one more time. Coach Alicia making her way out. And Doug Gann back here. We are in Ward 10 at Ball, Louisiana, Tioga, Louisiana, however you want to look at it. Things got interesting after that Josie Vidrine home run. Then there was the double that is out there by Ortego. I'm sorry, I got that corrected during the delay that was out there. Ortego. I said it 4 times now, and that's all that we need to do. We'll have that. Laney Campbell is set to hit. Josie Vidrine had that big home run to lead things off in the bottom half of the 5th. And then the Ortego double, big double. Thought she had went back-to-back on that. But like we said, Campbell's going to be here. So a runner at second with nobody out. The fans have not let this get to them at all. They are certainly making a lot of noise in this one. But after a hour rain delay, I don't even know when we stopped the broadcast on that earlier one, but it easily has been 2 hours since we've since we've played. First repitch is scheduled for 9:55, so we're a couple of minutes away from that. They'll bring out, and we'll reset things. I think I saw a new pitcher warming up. Let me check here real quick. We're good to go. Yes, sir. You can roll. Did they change pitchers? Did they change pitchers? Yeah, I saw. Okay. All the same. Thank you. We're good. We're ready to go. Isn't it nice when the officials come up and ask you, are you guys ready to go? Yeah, that's good stuff. The Lady K's make their way back out. No changes, it doesn't look like. No, Sonia is back in the circle still where she has been. On this one, Kenzie Saunier set to take her warm-up pitches. Different angle than where we were at on that last game. So flip things around a little bit, but we're still going. You're going to see Ortego make her way out to second base. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Pine Prairie. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for South Beau. The Lady K's got their run in the first inning. And, man, we are ready to get this thing back and going. And so that on your scoreboard now, when you see the number @ sign, that's a number 2. Chuck shifted when he should have drifted, I guess, on there. So we'll get that fixed for you real quick on here. And Lady Campbell is going to make her way in. She is the Lady Panthers catcher. Man, it seems like it was just hours ago that we were doing this, and here we go. Nobody down, bottom of the 5th. The winner goes to Sulphur to play the Lady Giants of Gina and Kiette Cooper. Saunier looks in. She'll get a wristband back on and get things ready to go. And repitch set for 9:55. He said it was, and that's it. That one up and out of the zone. Ball 1. Again, don't forget on at second base is Ortego. She strides out there after that big double off the wall. Saunier will get the sign, rock back, and deliver this one. And this is what you were concerned about with the lengthy delay that we had. But they're used to this in their tournament ball that they play, because they'll take some time off and go. But I don't know that you do it and drive an hour to another field, go from dirt to turf, and here we go. Saunier fires that one up, and that's going to get Ortego over to third base on that pass ball. And now just 60 feet away. Boy, what an adjustment it is. You've got yourself ready for one field, and now you switch over to turf. But the field is in tremendous shape, so kudos and thank you to our friends at Ward 10. That one down low, and it's a 4-pitch walk. That'll have runners now at first and third. And Aguilard will make her way in. Aguilard 0 for 1 on the day. Not a lot of hits, so not a lot of people have batted in this one. Runner at first and third. We'll see if Campbell is off and going. Saunier will rock back and deliver this one. That one is right down the middle, and there's a throw down. They're going to get her, too. Now the play back at home, and wow, she's out at home. Goodness gracious, just aggressive base running on there, but running too late. So safe at second base. And one out now here, and that erases a runner. What a tremendous play up the middle by the Lady K's. And so now where we had Aguilar batting with a runner at first and third, we've got her batting with a runner at second. Or to go out at home on that play. That one lifted just a second base in the air. It's going to drift back and be caught there. Boy, what a turn of events this was. You go runners at first and third with nobody out, and now you've got a runner at second with 2 down. And that's exactly what you wanted to do if you are the Lady K's of South Beau. Sydney Fontenot will stride in, the left fielder for Coach Alicia Hebert. That one bounces around, ball 1. Never thought we'd enjoy a little game time with old Chuck today, but as he was out at Ward 10, who knew? We just missed it so much, thought we'd come out and be a part of it. Saunier blows that one right by Fontenot, and it evens the count up at a ball and a strike. Yeah, we tried to get this game in its entirety up here, but that's why Chuck doesn't get a headset, and I'm on Chuck's headset. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one misses outside, but a good scoop behind the dish. Don't see a 14 on what I wrote, but that doesn't mean anything. That one right up the middle. There's a shot. We'll see now. They're going to hold it second. Coming up throwing is Jackson, and she has been solid, but that is another base hit. And now you're at a point where you might have ran yourself out of an inning. Runners at first and second, back to the top of the lineup, and MJ Chauvin will stride in. And, boy, bottom part of this lineup doing big things. And Coach Elisa Hebert's still beating herself up over that earlier one. Got to pick her up here, does Chauvin. Chauvin, Ella Fontenot, and Kennedy Ware would be waiting in the wings. At off speed, misses inside. Ball 1. The Lady K's fan base thought they had that one. Again, I'm Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins this time now. Chuck's back in here. Y'all never knew that Chuck sounded so good without the mic on. Swung on and missed, fouled back, actually. So ball is dead, evens things up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Chuck had a couple of ASIL games today, Association of Christian Educators. That's that logo you see up in the corner. MJ looking to keep this thing going. That one twists around outside, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Campbell at third, Fontenot at first. Chauvin looking to get things going. Saunier rocks back, delivers this one, fouled out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into that parking lot where if you didn't learn that you shouldn't park close over there, you probably are going to know that. Foul balls fly easily to that left side over here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runners at first and third. Saunier trying to dig out of this one. Checking her down at third, does not go. And that's the beauty of having that 3-man crew that works together so well, 1 down each line, because he never could have appealed that to the to the first base umpire, who would have been in a bad position. But this 3-man crew has done such a good job tonight in both parks. Saunier to 3-2. That one is just pushed over the line. Going to drop fair, and that's going to score the go-ahead run. Coming into third base, and a double is there. And that will put the Pine Prairie Lady Panthers up in this one 2-1. You see that going up on our Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, and that's a good piece of two-out hitting by MJ Chauvin. Elefantino now will come to the plate. Fontenot 1 for 2 on the day. Had that big base hit early, and they're going to go and check on things. On what could have been a big inning now gives Pine Prairie their first lead of the game at 2-1. They're calling her back. Says you can't go down and visit with her. She was trying to go down and talk to Coach Cetus, and he's going to work his way back down just a little bit. These officials have kept tight control of things in this one. And it's awesome that they made the trip down here to try to get this thing finished. Saunier now stands in there, ropes that one down low. I don't know what I'm saying. It's so late at here. Elefantino, 1 ball, no strikes. And she's one that can really put this thing in a good spot for Pine Prairie. She's, 4 for her last 6 since we've seen her. That one's lifted. Center field, Jackson's camping out under it, and she's going to have it, and that will do it. But what a long, long 5th inning. Lasts about 2 hours. Pine Prairie started the bottom of the 5th down 1-0. They come back, and we go to the top of the 6th. They lead 2-1 when we come back.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
There's a reason why more of your friends and neighbors talk about their cataract surgery at Wallace Eye Associates. They know our tradition of eye excellence spans decades. They also know how committed we are to our local community. If you're ready to have your vision restored through modern cataract surgery, call us to schedule your annual cataract evaluation. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Elefantino flies out to center field to end a 2-hour-long 5th inning on there at least. And the Lady Panthers do take the lead. May have ran themselves out of a big inning on there, but needless to say. And Kennedy Ware makes her way back out there. Let's take a look at what Kennedy has done so far in this one. 62 pitches, 46 of them in the strike zone. She has 9 strikeouts on the evening. And this is, let's get to see where we're at. This looks like Huber. Yeah, Bailey Huber is striding in there to hit. Huber 0 for 1 with a strikeout off of the hands of Kennedy Ware. This is Chuck's first chance to see the freshman flamethrower get in there. She throws that one outside. Just a freshman. Chuck has over 300 strikeouts. Probably, as of now, around 320 is what I believe that she has. And, boy, she's going to be a good one. Rocks back, delivers this one right down the middle for strike 1. The splash for Frasch continues. Boy, what a night it was. When they talk about the bottom falling out of it, it certainly happened. You got a 1-run lead for Kennedy Ware. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Something like that Diet Dr. Pepper and getting in the press box here at War 10's got us all fired up a little bit. Appreciate the folks that have hopped back on and are watching this one, where 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now down on strikes she goes. Out number 1 here in the 6th. That will get back to the top of the lineup, and one of the better hitters and players all around for this South Beau Lady K team, Micah Mudd. She is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout, but she patrols that leadoff spot very well. Where rocks back, fires this one. Ground ball to short. Vidrine's got it across the diamond. And look, Chuck, if you've not seen the animation of Josie Vidrine at shortstop, you're on display and seeing it right there. Just the sophomore brings a lot of energy on here. Kenzie Saunier will stride in. She's 1 for 2 and has scored the lone run for this Lady K's team. Setting up outside, hits the spot, and nothing doing. So we've seen Campbell catches a lot like these new age catchers does. She'll put the target and then drop the glove so that nobody can look at it and see what it is, and then puts the target up at the very end. Right down the middle, 1 ball, 1 strike. And look, Kennedy is really getting after things here now. One ball, 1 strike from Ware. That one fouled back and out of play, and quickly 1 ball and 2 strikes. This is what you need if you are Pine Prairie. You want to come out of this with a clean inning. Saunier would like anything but that. She wants to keep it going, maybe get a chance to get things tied back up here. That one lifted high and into right field. Going to come up and get there comfortably, and that will retire the side. So we move to the bottom of the 6th for the Lady K's. In that one, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll be back right after this for the bottom of the 6th.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
And we're back, set to go to work here in the bottom of the 6th. Kennedy Ware will stride in there looking to get herself a little bit of insurance. Picked up a couple of runs back in that 5th. 1 in Evangeline Parish and 1 in Rapides Parish. So first team to ever score 2 runs in different parishes in a playoff game, I've got to believe. So how about that in the same inning? Kennedy will stride in, ready to go. Saunier fires this one in there, and it's poked down the right field line and going to drop just foul. About 18, 19 inches just to the right of that foul line down there. You can measure it, Chuck, if you want to. Kennedy 0 for 1. She walked in one of her appearances, so 1 official at-bat. Nothing in 1. Following this inning, Kennedy's going to come back out for 1 more inning, an opportunity to get her team to Sulphur. That one misses low, as as long as that game and the way that it rolled along, you jump into this and we're already bottom of the 6th now. But it's been this kind of game the entire way. That first 5 innings went about 55 minutes is all it went. Kennedy grounds over to shortstop's going to bounce again, hustling down the line and going to be there. Beats it by a half a step. Good hustle down the line, and you'll get a runner in for Kennedy now. And that's just getting down the line. We'll get the number for the courtesy runner here momentarily. Looks like 5. Yeah, that's who that's going to be. And we'll get that young lady. She ran a little bit earlier on that, too. That's Cheyenne Markle. Cheyenne Markle running there. Cam LaFleur. We talked to Cam after the game, the last game, too. She's a third baseman for this very solid Pine Prairie team. Boy, we followed them all year long. First time we've been able to get down was last week. And got invited out to come in stream one. That bunt laid down and it hits her in fair territory, so she's going to be out. Now nobody at third. They're calling it a dead ball. She's going to have to go all the way back to first because once it hits her, it's a dead ball. And that's just bad luck there as that ball bounced around a couple of times and hit her in fair territory. And that's out number 1. And Josie Vadrine with a rare opportunity here we're not even going to talk about, but yeah, we will. Josie's the one that homered back in the top of the 5th, or the bottom of the 5th, to lead things off in at Pine Prairie. And we joked with her, how cool would it be if she had a home run in 2 different ballparks in the same day, same game. Saunier rocks back, delivers this one. That one fouled off to where the people that are supposed to know where they're parked and nearly got hit with that one. I think I stayed far enough away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Josie. That one up and out of the zone. And Josie comes up and gives a little shimmy after the ball is thrown there. Sorry about that, Nick. Can't answer that. You may want to text him or something and tell him to. Well, he can pick up the broadcast and see. Saunier rocks back. That one's up the middle, and that's a base hit. Josie Vadrine continues to get things going. So she doesn't have a home run in 2 different parks, but she's got a base hit in 2 different parks in one day. So that's got to be kind of, or in one game, that's got to kind of be a little bit of a record here. And Ella Ortego will stride in. See, I got it. I learned, and I've got it figured out. Ella will keep things going. Saunier running into a little bit of trouble these last couple of innings. Swung on and missed. Foul ball, though, actually. $10:15 on your Friday evening, and Pine Prairie looking to add a little bit of insurance here as they move on to the 7th. That one drifts out of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking for a little late night magic to get them into Sulphur. Rocks back, and here we go. That one lifted high and to left field, coming up and going to camp out under that, and no tag, no run, just 1 out. That is out number 2. And Laney Campbell will come to the plate. Boy, that double hit on the bunt changed things around too. And Campbell will see if there's an opportunity to keep things going. Saunier has been so solid, just giving up the 2 runs. He gave them up in the 5th, and that was difficult, having to adjust to come back. Strides back in, does LaFleur. Saunier looks into the dugout, tries to get the sign, gets it. Runners at first and second. Rocks back, pulled foul on that inside pitch, and quickly behind, 0-2. Look, Saunier has responded to everything that they've thrown at her. Did give up the 2 runs, but has just bared down here. That one lined into the right field. Gonna have it over the head. 1 run is gonna come around to score. There's another one chasing around, and LaFleur has done it. That's too big on an 0-2 fastball. You cannot let that happen. Add 2 runs to the bottom, and it is 4-1. And you're getting to a point where Kennedy Ware is getting herself a little bit of a lead in this one. Aguilard will make her way in. Cameron Aguilard. Saunier now starting to show a little bit of body language on there. It's just been 2 or 3 big hits over the last couple of innings. That one fouled back. Boy, you'd like to have that 0-2 pitch back. Left it out over the heart of the plate, and LaFleur was able to drive it over the right fielder's head. Gave chase, but unable to pull that in was Huber. That one up and out of the zone. Saunier climbs back into the circle, gets ready, and that one lifted high. Shortstop camping out, and that's going to retire the side, but not before 2 runs come across on 1 hit. The Lady Panthers lead this 4-1. Kennedy and company trying to shut things down in the 7th and punch their ticket to Sulphur. We'll see when we come back. Three, 4, 5 due up for the Lady K's here. They've got the heart of their lineup. Looking at the night put out by Kennedy Ware, 71 pitches, 53 of them in the strike zone. Through 6 innings, has faced just 2 over the minimum on here. 10 strikeouts, 2 hits, 1 earned run on the evening. That came way back at about 6:15 tonight. Kennedy rocks back and fires this one in there. Fouled straight back, strike 1. This Pine Prairie team is, fan base is starting to get a little antsy down there. They think that that trip to Sulphur is within their reach. The winner of this one set to face Coach Roark, Kiet Cooper and group. Good stab there by Josie. She's going to come up throwing, but might have been better off just to hang on to that one. Runner at first. Kiet Cooper, Coach Roark, Callie Decker, that group have punched their ticket with a big win today. They will go on to face the winner of this game. And not ready to go into the night is this South Beau team. This is Daigle, the third baseman. Daigle is 0 for 2, and she's got a strikeout. Leadoff runner on makes a big, big difference to the way this inning is played. Kennedy rocks back and fires this one, and it is ground over. Vidrine's going to have another shot at it. Across the diamond she goes, but not in time. Runners at first and second. And Kennedy showing a little bit of body language, and the sophomore needs to not do that. She was definitely safe. And that's the one thing that they will. They're going to check and see maybe. I don't know what they could be asking here. Not sure what they could be talking about. And they're going to come and talk about something, but I don't see them changing anything here. This crew has been so solid throughout. They're going to talk, ask what you saw. Safe is the call. So there was no, you knew nothing was going to get, uh-oh, sorry about that. For those of you that are sitting with us there, you got a little jolt. Runners at first and second. Now the first two have got aboard. We told you we're going through the heart of the order. And this is going to be Jackson, the center fielder. She's 1 for 2. Probably as hot of a hitter as they've got. Lifted high. That's an infield fly, so the batter's out. Ware's going to grab that. The out was made no matter what, as the infield fly rule was in effect. Still is here. Infield fly is still in. Runners at first and second, less than 2 outs. But this is Reddit now that will stride in. 1 pitch away from ending this. 1 hit away from making it pretty interesting, and that one is on the inside half. Strike 1. Where 10 strikeouts on the night, we told you. A couple of infield singles here in this one. Ware rocks back and fires this. Misses outside. Well, I'm just telling you, that's still the difference. In baseball and softball, there'd be a lot of people getting hit because the runner at second base tells you whether the pitch is coming inside or outside. And, boy, in baseball, that one over to second base, jumping up and leaping over to first, not in time, but the catch is made there at second base by Adcock, who, boy, you just cannot say enough about Chloe Adcock. And, boy, just talking about her the entire time was Coach Alicia Hebert. Now there's 2 down in this one. Ava Oliver strides in. Kennedy rocks back, delivers this one. That one misses inside. Quarterfinal matchup. Pine Prairie Lady Panthers lead at 4-1. This game has been going on since 6:01 was first pitch. Ware rocks back and fires this one. Swung on and missed, and she is feeling it now. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Ware fires this one in. Swung on, tip foul is caught there. And now your Lady Panthers are 1 pitch away, punching their ticket to Sulphur. And a semifinal matchup against the Gina Lady Giants. Ain't going to play around. Give her the cheese. Ware rocks back, fires this one, swung on and missed. And that is the ball game. The Lady Panthers are heading to Sulphur. They will play the Gina Lady Giants on Friday down in Sulphur. Congratulations to South Beau on a tremendous season. But they're trying to hoist Kennedy and take her off the field, but they'll turn around, and hugs and tears all around in this one. But again, a tremendous year from the South Beau Lady K's. But the lady that was in charge of the K's tonight was Kennedy Ware. She had 11 of them on the evening. Josie Vidrine, who homered, leads the way for the line at the end. We're going to get out of this one pretty quick. We'll go down and get some interviews with a couple of our Pine Prairie friends that are down there, and get ready because they have dashed for Frasch. Now got to finish it off. The goal never was to just get to Frasch. The goal was to go down there, play for a state title, and win it. Don't forget, got a lot of ASIL action tomorrow. We'll name a state champion in softball and in baseball, and then you'll see another big quarterfinal matchup in the afternoon as Holy Savior Menard travels up to Monroe to face the Lady Warriors of St. Fred's. That, my friends, is going to be a good one. 4-1, Lady Panthers win this one. Kennedy Ware, 82 pitches on the night, 11 strikeouts, 4 hits scattered. 2 of them were infield singles right here in this very inning. Only 1 earned run. The home run by Josie Vidrine did it. She got a base hit when we got back over here. RBIs on the night. Campbell had 2 of them. She's 1 for 2. That big 2-run RBI double that she had really put this game away at 4-1. And when you've got when you've got Kennedy Ware on the mound, then you certainly know a 3-run lead is going to be a good one. It has been a blast bringing you the conclusion of this one. Been a lot of fun tonight. Started this out in Evangeline Parish at Pine Prairie. Finished this up in Rapides Parish at Ward 10. And I've enjoyed being a part of it with all of you. Pine Prairie fans, we'll see you in Sulphur. For my man Chuck Perkins, I am Doug Gann. God bless you all and good night.